Hi friends. I want to read you a story. Today we are reading You Being Beautiful. So sit back, relax. It's story time. I'm going to start on page 329. This section is called That's the Spirit. And today I'm going to read about 5 U tips today. Let's start with the first one. The first one is called Give, Then Pass. There are few feelings in the world that surpass that of knowing you've helped someone, whether it's through a financial donation or a mentoring program, or giving up your seat on a crowded bus. It feels good, and it is good. So good, in fact, that some researchers have found that the effect of giving, of altruisms, small and big, is similar to the so-called runner's high. You know, the rush of endorphins. But unlike exercise euphoria, this rush can last a long time. The evidence: 90% of people who experience this high give their health condition a better grade than those who don't. The reason: it seems that charity might really start at home. Your thoughts about helping others help you. They seem to be able to do things that strengthen your immune system, boost positive emotions, decrease pain, and provide stress relief. Separate studies show that charitable heart attack patients recover faster than those who aren't, and those who do volunteer work have death rates 60% lower than those who don't. But here's the catch. When you give something to somebody, we want you to find a way to allow them to have the dignity to pass it along to someone else. Though people very often need help, they also don't want to feel like charity cases. They want to feel that they can also pass something along to others. This also makes giving more attractive, since you are really priming the pump of a chain reaction that will help many more people than the one group you targeted with your kindness. So be explicit in your giving and ask how the recipient will pass it forward. Try to pick situations where this expectation is clear. All right, so that was the first tip. Let me get a sip of my coffee first before. I want to share this message that's on my coffee mug. This is one of my favorite mugs. Always radiate sunshine. Always radiate sunshine. That is my daily goal. All right, are you ready for the second tip? Let's begin. This tip is called Pass the Passion. While many people think they should give to charity or do something to give back, that's not the only concept that's important. It's not the obligation to give back, but the privilege of doing something better than yourself. You don't have to donate money, just time and passion. You don't have an obligation to society to find a bigger purpose. You have an obligation to your health and happiness. And the more you value what you are doing with your mind, the more you'll do healthier things with your body. Okay, that was a really short tip. Let's move on to tip number 3, shall we? Tip number 3. It's called Don't Always Think So Much. In general, emotions are hardwired, so they are very predictable despite their reputation of being irrational. Emotions have actions associated closely with them. In fact, they exist to cause action. But thinking is not about taking action unless it helps you override an emotional decision to act. Now here's the catch. Wisdom must be transformed into insights that are fired up by our emotions for it to become subconscious and part of our innate behavior. Theoretical knowledge without practical application is not enough. In other words, your love and wisdom must be combined into an action such as doing a good deed for all your thinking to matter. And unless you get emotional about the task, it won't become part of your natural instinct. That was tip number 3. Let's start on tip number 4, shall we? Tip number 4 is called Stay Simple. Stay simple. Happiness is really rooted in simplicity. Excessive thoughts and actions diminish it. Excesses cloud basic values. One reason is that motivation is about removing extraneous stimuli so you can focus emotionally on the important task at hand. In the end, happiness comes from filling one's heart with love while practicing charity and dispensing kindness. Pretty simple, huh? The 5th tip is called It's All About You. This is the last tip for today. We paraphrase one of our heroes, C.S. Lewis. You have a body, but you don't have a soul. You are a soul. No matter what anyone tells you that might upset you, your essence is beautiful and has been inside you the whole time. We're just trying to help you shine like the gemstone you really are. Well, that is my time for today, friends. Thank you for joining me in story time today. Until next time, goodbye.